Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my little gym. As you can see, I got two lightsabers in my hands today. So we are going to be going over Imagni Part 3, and this is going to be day number 3. Now for the uninitiated, Imagni is going to be our dual wielding lightsaber drill routines. Alright, and with me here today I have the Spectre lightsaber acting as the longer blade. Did a red blade with this one. Shut it off real quick. And then half of my wife's saber staff, the Phantom V4, with a pink blade, which is called Bane's Heart, but I know it shows up as red on camera sometimes. It kind of looks pinkish now. Alright, there we go. Fully charged batteries. Alright, yeah. So this is what I'm going to be working with today. In case you guys couldn't notice, I have one 32-inch blade. Alright, this is going to be the main blade that I'm going to be using for the main hand. And then this will be the secondary blade with a 24-inch blade that I will be using as the secondary blade. For example, say we have 10 sequences, 10 5-move sequences total. The odd number of sequences, the rear hand, alright, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, is going to have the longer blade. And then I'm going to call my left hand my lead hand. Alright, so for all the even number sequences, the lead hand will have the longer blade, and the rear hand will have the shorter blade. Alright, so let me set these lightsabers down for now. Okay, so for all of you that are new, please stick around so I can break down the rules and regulations of today's workout. If you're not new, you already know what I'm going to say, so feel free to skip ahead to the 2-minute warm-up session. We will see you guys there shortly. I am going to bust out these rules as fast as I possibly can. Alright, new guys, you're with me. Alright. First thing I'm going to talk about is hands. What do I mean by hands? Well, you kind of saw it a little bit earlier. I mean, what am I going to call my hands? My left hand is going to be called my lead hand. So just think, L and L, lead, left. Same thing goes for my left foot. I will be calling it my lead foot. Now for my right hand, I am going to be calling it my rear hand, even if it's out in front of me. All right, just bear with me. So R and R, rear, right. Same thing goes. For my right foot, I will be calling it my rear foot. All right. So, like I was saying before, we are going to be doing things, and we have been doing things a little bit differently with Imagni. In case you guys didn't know, the Star Wars name for dual wielding is called Jar-Kai. So I took my name of Imagnus and Jar-Kai and I put it together to make Imagni. But like I said, we're doing things a little different. Hence why I have a longer blade for the main hand and a shorter blade for the secondary hand. Okay? So we are going to begin this cardio workout. Yes, it is a cardio workout, and you are going to see me drenched in sweat by the end. All right? So we're going to begin this cardio workout with a 2-minute warm-up. Now, you don't have to use both lightsabers to warm up with. You can use just a single blade, one-handed or two-handed. If you want to stretch or like maybe do some of these shoulder rotations, you'll see me doing some of these during the warm-up. It helps me get my rotator cuffs ready. But whatever works for you, that's what I want you guys to do to warm up. All right, because everybody's different, so what works for me may not necessarily work for you. All right, so after that 2-minute warm-up, we are going to take our first 30-second break. And that's how things are going to go. We are going to do these 5-move sequences. There's 10 of them total. We're going to do them repetitively for 2 minutes straight with 30-second breaks in between. All right, so we have our 2-minute warm-up. We're done with that. We're going to take our first 30-second break. I will come over here to my magical notebook that has all the sequences written down because I have short-term memory loss and it sucks, and so I have to write everything down. So when we are taking that first 30-second break, I'm going to read off the first 5-move sequence to you guys. So, for example, the first sequence, we're going to do a rear high block, lead block left, rear uppercut, rear back hook head, and then a lead hook head. These are all going to be headshots, by the way, except for the blocks, obviously. Now, when that 30 seconds is done, we are going to begin our 2 minutes of completing this 5-move sequence as many times as we possibly can. I am going to provide you with at least 2 examples at the very start of that 2-minute timer. The first one is going to be me explaining the movements to you guys as we go through them, or as I go through them. And then the second example is going to be me going through those movements, but counting them off 1 through 5. For example, since it's the first sequence, all right, the odd number, all the odd numbers are going to have the longer blade in the rear hand, shorter blade in the lead hand, all right? So this is the example. This is what it's gonna sound like. So we're gonna shuffle backwards for a rear high block, take a step back for a lead block from the left, take a step forward for a rear uppercut, then we're gonna do a rear back hook head and step forward for a lead hook to the head. So I'll come back and then I'll say, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just, like I said, we're just gonna keep going on like that for 2 minutes straight. After I do that, maybe a few more times, starting from this side, I am going to come over here and start from this side, so that way you guys get a full 360-degree view of the movements and what I'm doing. Then we'll take another 30-second break, and the second sequence is just going to mirror the first sequence, okay? The difference is that the big blade will be in your lead hand this time, the shorter blade will be in your rear hand. So, for example, it'll sound like this. Shuffle backwards for a lead high block, take a step back for a rear block from the right, take a step forward for a lead uppercut, then we're going to do a lead back hook head, and step forward for a rear hook to the head. See what I mean by the mirror opposite? Yeah, that's how we're going to run things. All right, we'll do that until we are done with all 10 sequences. There's only 2 sequences in the middle, sequences number 5 and 6, where we're going to be in a reverse stance. So, say, even though the big blade's going to be in my rear hand, we're going to do a reverse stance, so we're just going to have the lead hand out front. All right? That's the only difference between that. Like I said, once we get done with all of the 10 5-move sequences, I'll come back over here to the camera after giving you guys a bow, and I will ask you guys what you think of the workout itself. Did you guys have a favorite sequence? If so, let me know down in the comments below, and then I will shortly release you guys after that. All right? All right. So that's pretty much everything that you guys need to know for the workout. Excuse me. I am going to start a timer behind the camera. So when we begin our 2-minute warm-up, you're not going to see me on camera when I say ready, set, go, but you'll hear the beeping and you're going to hear me say ready, set, go. All right, you're just not going to see me. And then after that, I want you guys to begin. Give me like a couple seconds, I'll get back on camera, and then I'll start the my 2-minute warm-up with you guys the remainder of the time. And then we're going to go from there. All right. So let me get a sip of water. Actually, let me get a sip of my little energy thing. Ah, look, it's pink. Ah, like the blade, like the other blade I'm using. Nice. I love it when things work out like that. I'm pretty tired and sluggish today, so I need me a little boost. And then this is just my electrolyte water. Keep me hydrated. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated, all right? You're going to see me sweat a lot. I want you guys to sweat even more. Okay. Yep, that is everything. I'm going to start that timer, and let's begin our workout. Yes! All right. All right. So for the 2-minute warm-up, ready, set, go. Go for the 2-minute warm-up. Go, 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 go. Turn this on. Yeah. Give you guys a bow since we're starting off. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. What was it? It was boom, 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 boom. Right? Just a little 4-move sequence for you guys. Still got about 1 minute and 5 seconds left. So you just do a lead high block, step back for a rear block from the right, and we're going to do a lead hook head into a rear spin back hook head. Alright, so that's the one I was doing. I was just trying to be smooth with it with the jumps. About 15 seconds left. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, our first sequence. Remember, big blade is going to be in the rear hand. Rear high block, lead block from the left, rear uppercut, rear back hook head, lead hook head. These are all going to be headshots minus the blocking and the uppercuts. 10 more seconds. Okay, let's begin. So, rear hand out in front. Shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Take a step back for a lead block from the left. Take a step forward for a rear uppercut, and we're going to do a rear back hook head and step forward for a lead hook head. So, all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Again, a little bit faster. Go faster than that. There goes the ceiling fan. Try not to hit your ceiling fan, guys. And gals. And gals. Alright, we have about 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Let me show you guys from this angle now, okay? So, rear blade out in front, rear hand. So, shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Take a step back for a lead block from the left. Take a step forward for a rear uppercut, and we're going to do a rear back hook head and step forward for a lead hook head. So, all 5 moves together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, don't hit your ceiling fan. Alright, what do we got? 30 more seconds? Okay. That was sloppy. 15 seconds. There we go. Remember, the best way to do this is to start off at like 25 to 50% speed. Oh, sorry. Stop. Alright? We're off to our second sequence. Remember, big blade's going to be in our left or lead hand this time. So, lead high block, rear block right, lead uppercut, lead back hook head, and then a rear hook to the head. Okay? 10 seconds. And let's begin. Alright, so lead hand out in front, make sure you got enough room to back up. So we're going to shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a lead uppercut. Then we're going to do a lead back hook head. And take a step forward for a rear hook to the head. Okay, so all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? So we got 1.5 minutes left. But yeah, like I was saying before, it's always best to move at first about 25% to 50% of your speed. So that way you don't lose form when you're gaining speed. Just slowly build up to it, guys. And remember, these sequences are supposed to become like muscle memory. Alright? We have 1 more minute left on the clock. I'm going to show you guys what the sequence looks like from this side now, okay? So make sure you got enough room to back up. Lead blade out in front. Shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a lead uppercut. And we're going to do a lead back hook head into a rear hook to the head. So, all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, a little bit faster. 28 seconds left. Sorry. Let's see, can you guys even see me if I go back this far? Okay, good. Okay, power this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, off to our third sequence. We have the big blade in our rear hand again. So we have rear jab head, rear hook head, rear back hook head, then a lead jab head, and then we're gonna do a lead elbow hook head. So we're gonna reverse the grip on our lead blade. This should be like the easiest sequences out of all 10. 8 more seconds. All right, let's begin. Okay, so big blade out in front, rear hand. Shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook head. Now we're gonna step forward for a lead jab head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. Make sure you have your rear blade up to guard, okay, as you do that. And then we're gonna do a lead elbow hook to the head. So, all 5 moves together, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, when you step forward for that lead jab to the head, and you're bringing your lightsaber into a reverse grip, make sure you have your rear blade out in front to block. All right? And then move it out of the way as you do that lead hook to the head. We still have 1 minute and 3 seconds left. Right, I should show you guys from this side now. Okay. All right, so rear blade out in front. Shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook head. Then step forward for a lead jab head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt and do a lead elbow hook to the head. All right, so all 5 moves. Let's see if I can. All 5 moves will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? See if I can go a little bit faster for you guys. 22 seconds left. Alright, remember, always bring your blade up to guard. Especially when you're switching the grip. Oh, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, 4th sequence. Big blade will be in your lead or left hand. So we got lead jab head, lead hook head, lead back hook head, rear jab head, rear elbow hook head. All right. About 12 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm already starting to sweat. And let's begin. Okay. Lead hand, big blade, out in front. Shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Come around for a lead hook head into a lead back hook head. Then step forward for a rear jab head. Reverse the grip on your rear hilt, and then you're going to do a rear elbow hook head. Remember, when you're doing the reverse grip, bring this blade up to guard, then do your rear elbow hook to the head. Okay? So again, all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the clock. See See if I can go a little bit faster. Okay. Got about a minute left. All right, so let me show you guys from this side. Remember, big blade out in front. So, shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Come around for a lead hook head into a lead back hook to the head. Step forward for a rear jab head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt and do a rear elbow hook to the head. So all 5 moves together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? 30 seconds left. Let's see if I can watch myself while I do this to see if I'm doing it correctly from this side. Alright, so boom, 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 and boom. Alright, yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, 14 more seconds. I can get one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Off to our 5th sequence. So the big blade's going to be in our rear hand, but we're going to be in a reverse stance. So the lead hand's going to be out in front. So we have rear uppercut, rear back hook head, lead jab head, lead elbow hook head, and then a rear spin back hook head. I really like these ones because it reminds me of Anakin versus Dooku in episode 2 when he's using Jar-Kai. The spins, man, it's the spins. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's begin. So remember, big blade, rear hand, and a reverse stance, so the lead blade is out in front. Step forward to do a rear uppercut, and we're gonna do a rear back hook head. Step forward for a lead jab head, reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. We're going to do a lead elbow hook head into a rear spin back hook to the head. All right? So, all 5 moves, remember, reverse stance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, see how smooth those last 2 movements were? Where you just do boom, boom. All right, concentrate on that. So I have a minute and 12 seconds left. See if I can go a little bit faster. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, 50 seconds left. Let me show you guys from this angle. Remember, big blade, rear hand. We're going to be in a reverse stance, so the lead blade's out in front. Step forward for a rear uppercut, and we're going to do a rear back hook head. Step forward for a lead jab head, and we're going to do a reverse grip, a lead elbow hook head into a rear spin back hook to the head. All right, so all 5 moves together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 15 seconds left. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, we're halfway through the workout. Let's go on to our 6th sequence. Remember, it's just going to be the mirror opposite. Big blade is going to be in your lead hand, but we're going to be in a reverse stance. So we got lead uppercut, lead back hook head, rear jab head, rear elbow hook head, lead spin, back hook head. Yeah. Come here. My eyebrows, my thick eyebrows are not holding back the sweat. Don't have time to throw this in the trash. All right, let's get ready to do this. Okay. So, big blade, lead hand, reverse stance, rear blade out in front, okay? Step forward to do a lead uppercut, and we're going to do a lead back hook head. Step forward to do a rear jab head, reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. We're going to do a rear elbow hook head into a lead spin back hook to the head. So, all 5 moves together, remember, reverse stance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Remember, those last 2 movements, okay, is supposed to feel very fluid. Just one right after the other, okay? You don't want to give the person that you're fighting time to really think, so hitting them up with that double-bladed attack, just ja, ja. Very good movement. All right, so we got about a minute and 2 seconds left. Allow me to show you guys from this angle now. Remember, big blade, lead hand. We're in a reverse stance, so our rear blade is out in front, okay? So, step forward to do a lead uppercut, and we're gonna do a lead back hook head. Step forward for a rear jab head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt, do a rear elbow hook head, into a lead spin back hook to the head. So, 34 seconds left. All 5 moves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Another thing to focus on is not to overextend on that lead spin back hook to the head. That's an overextension, okay? So you want to be about right here. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, I probably don't have enough time to do another one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, we're off to our 7th sequence. So we're gonna do a rear high block, lead block left, then we're gonna do a rear jab to the head, rear elbow hook head, and then we're gonna do a lead hook head. All right, so this one's gonna be a little bit weird at first, but you guys will get used to it, trust me. 10 seconds left. You'll see what I mean by weird when we get to it, okay? All right, let's get to it. So make sure you got enough room to back up, rear blade out in front. Shuffle backwards for a rear high block, take a step back for a lead block from the left. Then we're going to step forward for a rear jab head, reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt, we're going to do a rear elbow hook head, then step forward for a lead hook head. See what I mean by weird? Doing one of these and then one of these, okay? It's gonna feel weird at first, but don't worry, it's all part of my magical plan, all right? What's my magical plan? That's for me to know and you to find out, all right? So here we go, all 5 movements. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? A minute and 10 seconds left. Maybe I should go a little bit slower with this one since it's all weird. There we go. All right, show you guys from this side. We got about 45 more seconds left. So remember, rear blade out in front. Make sure you got enough room to back up. Shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Take a step back for a lead block from the left. Take a step forward for a rear jab head. Then we're gonna reverse the grip, do a rear elbow hook head, then step forward for a lead hook head. Excuse me. All 5 moves together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, got about 12 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, 8th sequence, we got 3 more to go. So, big blade, lead hand, all right? Lead high block, rear block right, lead jab head, lead elbow hook head, then a rear hook head. Q, 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 Q. And then we're going back to the spins for the last 2, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's begin. All right, so make sure you got enough room to back up. Lead blade, or big blade, lead hand, all right? Shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a rear jab, or lead jab to the head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. Do a lead elbow hook head, then step forward for a rear hook to the head, all right? Oh, the blade still looks pink. Yeah, you can definitely tell the color difference. Nice, all right, cool. So, all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys have no idea how happy I am that there's like a color difference. Yeah, because you guys can never see the pink blade. You can never see how pink it is. Especially when I do these drills, how it slowly turns red as the batteries die. Let's see, can you see like a red glow and like a pinkish glow? You guys are supposed to be doing the movements. That was a test! You failed! You failed, you all failed, you all failed. Alright, minute left. Sorry, 55 seconds left. Let me show you guys from this side. Alright? So, we're going to shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a rear jab to the head. I messed it up. Alright? So, shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a lead block from the... Shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a lead jab to the head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. Do a lead elbow hook head. And then step forward for a rear hook to the head. Sorry it took me so long. Got about 15 seconds left. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told you guys I was feeling sluggish today. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, we have made it to our final 2 sequences. So big blade in the rear hand this time. We have rear jab head, then rear high block, lead block left, rear hook head, lead spin, back hook to the head. All right, about 8 seconds left. Damn it. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's begin. Okay. So, shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Shuffle backwards for a rear high block. And we're going to take a step back for a lead block from the left. Take a step forward for a rear hook to the head. Then we're going to do a lead spin, back hook to the head. So, all 5 moves will look like this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go a little bit faster this time. Okay, let's see if I can watch myself. So, 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Not so bad, not so bad. Alright, I got 1 minute left. Let me show you guys from this angle now. Alright, rear blade out in front. So, shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Take a step back for a lead block from the left. Take a step forward for a rear hook to the head. Then we're going to do a lead spin, back hook to the head. Alright? So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 30 seconds left. See if I can go a little bit faster. Did a little bit of an overextension on that last one. That's my bad. All right, got about 15 seconds left. All right, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, our very last sequence. We made it, guys. Woo! And gals, and gals. Can't forget the gals. All right, so we got lead jab head, lead high block, rear block right. Then a lead hook head and a rear spin, back hook to the head. Woo! Look at how sweaty I am. You guys should be double this sweat. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's begin. All right, lead blade out in front. Shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Take a step back for a rear block from the right. Take a step forward for a lead hook head. Then we're going to do a rear spin, back hook to the head. All right? So, all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Go a little bit faster. Alright. See if I can go a little bit faster than that. Starting to lose balance. So see how you pick up speed and you start to lose a little bit of form? Yeah. Something that I wanted to tell you guys, still have 1 minute left on the clock, is that the reason why I have you guys repeating these same 5 movements over and over again for 2 minutes straight, or like the previous ones where it's 1.5 minutes straight, is because I want it to become like muscle memory to you guys. So remember when I was doing the warm-up and I was doing like that 4-move sequence over and over again? That's just for me remembering something from our 4-move sequences. So it's just something that got stuck in my head. 30 seconds left. Let me show you guys from this angle. All right, shuffle forwards for a lead jab head, shuffle backwards for a lead high block, take a step back for a rear block from the right. Then we're going to do a lead hook head into a rear spin back hook to the head. So, all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to hit your ceiling fan. All right, and that is the time, my brothers and sisters in the force. So I am going to give you guys one last bow. All right, hopefully I get one in return. Good job, guys. Good job. Show you guys the Phantom V4. All right, that is the original pommel that it came with. Okay. With its Bane's Heart. That's the color. It's a pink color, but it's called Bane's Heart. All right, and then we have the Spectre lightsaber, the one modeled after the one Kanan Jarrus had in Star Wars Rebels, except I did a red blade today. Gotta match the Bane's Heart color, alright? That's what I'm saying. Shut this off. That's right, power off, because the workout is done. Yes! Okay, see how sweaty I am? This is your goal, alright? Sweaty like this, but more. Why do I get sweaty like this when I don't do the entire 2 minutes of just completing the same 5-move sequence over and over again? Well, the reason behind that is because I'm talking while I'm doing the sequences. So I am breathing much more than normal while I'm doing the sequences, you know, trying to talk at the same time. So that's why I get so out of breath and also so sweaty. But let me know what you guys think. Sorry, I just had to throw in all the sweat talk, all right? I want you guys to be as sweaty as this. All right, I hope you guys had a really good workout. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know if you had a favorite sequence that you enjoyed from all 10 of these sequences that we just did. We have 2 more days left for Imagni Kai Part 3. All right, so we got day 4 and day 5. And then we are going to go into a 6-day rotation of still doing 5-move sequences, 10 of them total for each lesson, but it's going to be 6 days instead of 5 days. The reason behind that is because it's a saber staff workout. So we are going to, I think we start off 2-handed, if I'm remembering correctly. So 2 hands on the hilt, all right, for the first day, and then 1 hand on the hilt for the second day. And we're just going to switch on and off, you know, day 3, 2 hands, day 4, 1 hand, 5 will be 2 hands, 6 will be 1 hand. So that's why it's a 6-day rotation, just because I want to get you guys used to using 2-handed and 1-handed techniques. All right, so that'll be it. I will close it off here. I'm Darth and Magnus. It's always a pleasure to see you, even though I can't see you. May the force be with you, and may the balance keep you, my friends. Yep. Gonna keep on throwing out these Eternal Brotherhood of the Balance pins, all right? If you are a member of the Brotherhood of the Balance and you have not received your pins yet, message me on Discord and I will take care of that as long as you live in the United States. Sorry, can't mail anywhere else. I tried. It's a lot of money for 3 of these buttons. I think to send it to Germany was like $171. Yeah, crazy. Just for 3 buttons. In a little envelope. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, I will cut it off here. Like I said, my name is Darth and Magnus. Thank you guys for stopping by. Y'all take care, and I will see you in the next video.